Lots of troops from Russia are on the border with Ukraine. Many people are asking why they're there and whether they're about to cross over into the country. The two countries have a history of problems with each other. 30 years ago, Ukraine became its own country. Before then, it had been dominated by Russia. In Ukraine, there are people who want to be closer to the US, UK and the EU, but others who feel close to Russia. Now the argument is about something called NATO. NATO is a group of countries, including the US and UK, who promise to defend each other if they're attacked. Russia's president is suspicious about NATO. He feels it surrounds Russia and makes it less safe. Many people in Ukraine think that if they're part of NATO, it will prevent them from ever being dominated by Russia again. Leaders in the US and European countries like the UK have promised to support Ukraine if it is attacked. There have been lots of efforts to stop the situation from getting worse. Last week, the Russians and Americans met in Switzerland to talk about the issue. And earlier, we asked BBC journalist James Waterhouse, who's reporting from the capital city, how Ukrainians are feeling about the situation.
Now, the capital city, Kyiv, doesn't exactly feel like a place that's about to be invaded by thousands of Russian soldiers. Ever since Russia took over a part of the country called Crimea 8 years ago, the Ukrainians are used to things being tense with their much bigger neighbour. Is there going to be an invasion? No one really knows at this stage. The UK government, though, says it's not going to send troops, but instead help train soldiers here, as well as send equipment and weapons. But there are a lot of ifs at this stage.
Leaders in the US and in European countries like the UK have promised to support Ukraine if it is attacked.